Could you guys let me know when the game starts? In the meantime, I'm just setting up stream.
Mm-hmm.
Despacito just got backwatched by our the Boobers guy.
No.
What do you have to say for yourself, Despacito?
I didn't know that Calyrex would trick room.
You had okay.
That's unfortunate. It's the most basic thing to account for in Dubers.
I have Imprison Trick Room Calyrex. That's like my normal set. Just because I'm so scared. No, but that's the thing, right? It's so free to imprison with your Calyrex if you have Tailwind, because they can't ask for Barrage you after, so it's pretty free.
Yeah.
Either way, are they playing it on Smokdors or?
Yoda is still building his teams.
Wait, what the fuck? Either way, Redstone, we want a little review from you on our Derby week. Ended up in a tie. How did you think it all went?
Oh wait, what? Sorry, I'm not very attentive at the moment.
It happens.
I'm trying to help Yoda build as well.
Let me just link it. Oh, they started.
Yeah.
Oh, they did?
Yeah. Oh no, the dog is going wild. The dog is going crazy.
Oh.
Are they on tours?
I don't know, they linked. No, they're on the main.
Oh, okay.
Okay, wait, I'll be right back.
Alright.
Let's see what this is.
Okay, so we have our game. Yoda starting off with Lily Cole, which is surprising. Well, not surprising exactly, because he said he would do Fluttermane Sun, but Qsns used this team to destroy Nido's Sun team last week, so you're gonna have to see some exceptional play from Yoda to be able to put up a fight.
Yeah, Lily Cole is always just a risk to bring at all. Especially at round 8. I don't know their records, so I don't know if they're at risk, but
well, they've both cleared top cut. This is the 8-0 bracket or the 7-0 bracket.
Okay, yeah.
So this will determine top seed pretty much. Well, I guess there's one more game for that, but yeah, this is the hype matchup.
Yeah, it looks like. Yep. Is that the X Flutter?
All right. So Tailwind goes up, Fluttermane goes down. Yeah. Now Regidrago can just come in and spam Dragon Energy if it wants, because Fluttermane doesn't want to exactly come in to like a Tornadus Bleakwind. But I'd say it's still a decent turn for Yoda if he can like sack one of these mons to get Indeedee in and get a Trick Room up. He should be fine.
If it's seed, especially, that becomes really easy to do.
Alright, I'm back.
Versus this.
Okay, Fluttermane comes in immediately.
Hard main.
Does he go for the Qsns go for... Oh, there's the Dragon Energy. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, that is a really bulky GU.
Oh, double crits. What? Okay.
Okay, Yoda's...
We're on turn 3, so I didn't miss too much.
Yeah.
In terms of teams, Qsns is an interesting team. We see that Regidrago in there, which is the main interest, and then Fargiraf is a little bit more uncommon, but like than the others, but still quite common.
Fargiraf is for like priority spam matchup to keep Regidrago at full health to start spamming.
And also probably as a Trick Room counter, so you can un-Trick Room in case of
Mm-hmm.
Then we see Yoda also
Flutter
having
Mane looking pretty good.
somewhat of an interesting team. Quite common
Mhm.
Pokemon, but just uncommon combinations, I suppose.
Yeah. I
Either way,
agree.
Lilligant, Hisui, Torkoal, Fluttermane is a pretty standard. Not standard, but
Mhm.
like known
It's a
core.
core.
It's a known
Yeah.
core. And then you can't really go wrong with a Chi-Yu, right? And then you have that nice indeedy support with Lando.
So Flutter Mane is pretty free here. It's not taking too much from Big Bend, although I don't know if it wants to take another 35, leaves it OH KO'd by Chi-Yu, by Heatran, by whatever. Okay, Heatran comes in, and it's not choice. Okay. That's interesting. It's not choice Scarf Regidrago.
Yeah, but we kind of knew that, right? Because Bleakwind Storm moved
Yeah.
before, and at the same time it didn't do the damage to be specs, so...
Oh, that's right.
Mhm.
Yeah, I forgot. Because I think they brought choice Scarf last week. I might be wrong though, but yeah, I think Flutter Mane wants to get out of here as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
Probably gonna see a Lando, but maybe you want to preserve the Lando
Oh, he goes
for...
into Indeedee.
hard.
This Snarl is quite an angry Qsns.
Yeah, that was.
Either way, Tailwind is out, but
His
he still has
Tailwind's over,
the
but-
Thorn in the back. Barely clinging on at 16 HP and a burn, but enough to set up Tailwind again.
Mhm.
I think Regidrago is quite, like, you're able to sack the Regidrago here. I do not think Regidrago is gonna do a whole lot more in this match if you try to save it. I think that's a nice sack to send in Tornadoes after all.
I agree, but then you're lacking offensive pressure after that. Like Chi-Yu, Heatran together can do a good bit, but
Yeah, you don't have any real fire resists. I mean, of course Torkoal resists fire, but at the same time he sets up Sun for you and has a non-existing Spadef, so I think you should be able to take that out with a combination of Chi-Yu, Heatran, in Sun, especially in Sun. I think you just want to get up your Tailwind and get the Chi-Yu, Heatran next to each other in. You do need to be careful though, because Lilligant Hisui, when activating Chlorophyll with Sun, is faster than your Chi-Yu and then your Heatran, and it can probably go both with CC.
so we could possibly see a Terra
Yeah.
Grass from the Heatran, I think.
Or Chi-Yu
Or
is
just a hard
Scarf.
switch.
Or Chi-Yu Scarf, that could also save him from that Lilligant, but do you think Lilligant is Sash? Is that like the normal thing, or is it Lorb or Bandit or something?
Ash is usually the common item.
In that case, Lilligant Hisui is actually quite problematic for Qsns.
But it's not really in a great position this turn, because like, I mean, it's fine, it pressures everything, but Drago can protect or switch into Farigiraf, which might have like goggles or something. Okay, just a
CC?
hard close
CC does
combat.
a lot. I'm not sure if you wanted to let it go down to Sash, just in case if Chi-Yu is Scarf,
Yeah.
but I suppose it's fine.
Definitely should have been a follow me there.
But at the
I mean,
same
the
time,
good
like
thing
a
is
dragon
Lilligant
and
can
sorry.
take- My bad. So I think Lilligant can take a kill this turn no matter what, because like nothing wants to come into that close combat, and you can just switch into Torkoal if Chi-Yu is Scarf or whatever.
Yeah, but Lilligant at the same time is also dead this turn if it wants to get a kill, because Draco Energy or Hyper Voice will knock it out. And it can't kill
Mhm.
both. And Indeedee is still slower than the other two, I think, so... Well, no, I'm not saying that. It's probably faster than Fargiraf, but it can't kill Fargiraf.
Mm-hmm.
And still, even though if you send in the Torkoal and Chi-Yu Scarf, it's still faster on the Tailwind, and you still have that Torn in the back. I think Heatwave from Chi-Yu might sweep in Sun. I think that Fluttermane is also chipped, so I think this is just... And Lando is too. I think this is just gonna be a Heatwave sweep from Chi-Yu.
So it does depend a little on the Fluttermane set. If it's max speed, oh never mind, that's a Chi-Yu, so it can't outspeed with Protosynthesis. Okay, Terra Fairy for a graph.
I do
Does it
feel like
open
that's...
here?
Oh, in
In
person?
prison?
Scared
In
of a
prison?
trick room? No.
Ooh, that's big. That's big. That's very big.
Is it though? At the same time, like, didn't you want to... Like, wouldn't it just be better to kill Lilligant here?
No, because you want to preserve the fast spore, right? Because like now, Tornadoes is the only thing that can outspeed Lilligant in the sun. So you
I
can
mean,
just save Lilligant here, and then NDD can kill Tornadoes.
Yeah, but so...
And then
Wait.
the sun can do whatever.
Yeah, but we do agree that it was the right play for Qsns, right? To kill Lilligant, I mean. Like, with instead of
Yoda
in prison.
bringing the heat?
The Encore into the
This
Far
is
Giraffe.
incredible.
Interesting choice. With that said, you really need to make sure, like, your Lilligant saves here on the, like, Bleak Windstorm. It is, I will say though, purely because he Terra'd on his Far Giraffe. Like, if Chiyu isn't Scarf, then you really wanted that Terra, I feel like, for Chiyu, so you can lift the CC on the Ghost, Terra Ghost.
So now...
Hard
we'll find out
Trend,
if-
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was Bulky Torn, which is to be expected if you see that it was Citrus.
Wow. Yoda making the perfect...
No, but it isn't over. It fully depends if Chiyu is Scarf or not, because if Chiyu is Scarf, it wins. Okay,
No, he
it wasn't.
forwarded it,
It wasn't Scarf. I think that confirmed it. But
Yeah.
Chiyu
Even if
would.
it was Chiyu's Scarf, it wouldn't... Okay, like 2 Tailwind turns, right? So you can just stack everything else and still bring in Lilligant to close combat it, or...
Yeah, but then you
I
also
mean, yeah,
need
just
to make
close
sure that
combat, you don't even
Torkoal,
need to
right? Because
score.
Sun also has only like a couple of turns left. The thing I will say though, I do think he shouldn't have imprisoned Qsns. I think he should have just killed Lilligant. Or am I crazy for saying
Yeah.
that?
Just deal with the problem immediately.
Yeah, well, I do assume that
I guess he
QSNS
was
expected
reading
Lilligant,
with
yeah,
he was
to switch
saving
out or
Lilligant,
protect or
yeah.
something. Or maybe he was scared of
Well-
Trick Room, but I don't know.
Quiznos wasn't the one who imprisoned, it was Yoda. Oh wait, am I
No,
tripping?
QSNS,
No,
yeah.
I'm
the
yeah.
Far Giraffe.
So now I'm confused.
Okay, I'm tripping.
Are you tripping?
I'm tripping.
Okay, because I was Did you just say Yoda used to in prison?
Yeah, that was my bad. But yeah, definitely Farigiraf should have just killed Lilligant.
Yeah.
Although a Trick Room would ensure that Quiznos loses. Because you can just do whatever with NDD and Torkoal.
I do agree, but at the same time, if I was in... this is for me really easy to say, of course, because this is with hindsight, and with hindsight you're always right, but... If I was QSNS, I would have just fucking prayed it didn't have Trick Room, or it wouldn't click it. And just purely
Okay.
because you have that Flutter Mania in the back, you have, like, Lilligant and Sun. And then, like...
Alright, we
just
have
hope.
the second game up.
Oh, let's go.
Um,
A standard team from Yoda. And again, a little bit of an interesting team from QSNS. You don't see Mew a whole lot anymore, you don't see Golden Go a lot anymore, but here they are. And then of course you have 4 common Pokemon in Lando, Heatran, Bellafin, and Rillaboom. And Yoda is just bringing a quite standard team.
Yeah, so the Mew could be something like
Oh, Defiant
with
straight off the
Snarl.
rip. But look at this Defiant. Damn, this King Gambit is already really scary as it gets. I think Qsns is actually quite a big problem for King Gambit. If he does not play around correctly.
Quiznos has a good amount of counterplay. I mean, the Defiant thing will be really annoying, but apart from that, like Lando, Palafin, Heatran can all deal with King Gambit well. Mew is, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like Will-O-Wisp and Snarl.
Will-O-Wisp would
maybe
really help a lot
Tailwind.
with King Gambit.
Yeah, so like really the only switch in right now for Yoda is either Volcanion or Cresselia this turn 1 into Mew.
No, I disagree. I think you can just take the burn on the King Gambit and then try to Lunar Blast off later.
That is true, yeah.
Because I do not think you want to switch at King Gambit. Now it has that little bit of momentum going.
Yeah.
With the only thing I would be a little bit afraid of is the Lando on an...
Yeah,
At the
like
same
I
time,
said,
even that,
Anseer Storm. Yeah.
I feel like if you want to do something, you're more likely to switch out your Lando if you're Yoda, like you turn out and get in the Cress. So you can like support
nothing's
your
really
Gambit.
stopping this Kowtow Cleave from King Gambit turn 1. Oh!
A Terra Fire?
Okay.
I think
That's
Terrifier's...
turn one
Like, don't
turn.
get me wrong, Terrifier is quite logical, right? Because at the same time,
Yeah, but it
you
makes the
can't
matchup
get
worse,
burned.
because Palafin can do whatever
Yeah,
now.
but at the same time, it is quite interesting from ground week to ground week.
Yeah. No, I think it's purely for that wisp and like
And heat
wave
waves
or
and
whatever.
stuff like that, yeah. I will say that the color coordination is on point on King Gambit with a Terrifier.
True.
Maybe it's just for color coordination purposes.
Wouldn't take
It's not the
Yoda
only
for a.
reason you need. Who cares about effectiveness?
Nobody, it's about swag and style.
Yeah.
What's the point of winning if
It's
you
not about
if you
winning,
win?
it's about sending a
But,
message.
like, imagine you win, but you look like a bum. Then I prefer to lose in style with swag. I don't know. That's my view on it. Karta Cleaves was like quite a hefty chunk,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just
So that
outside of the
Rillaboom's
duet
almost
KO because
certainly
of Citrus.
Mm-hmm.
But Volk will probably deal with this problem here. I feel like King Gambit will just probably SD up while Volk just heat waves and kills the Rillaboom. Unless Tren comes in, but at the same time I think Tren just dies to a +3 Sucker Punch. Ah, maybe not,
Honestly,
since it's
this-
Terra Fire. So, maybe not.
Mhm.
It's not Terra Dark. I suppose you gotta
Well,
pray and die, I
this
suppose.
Rillaboom honestly looks like high horsepower. Just because he wants something to be able to deal with Heat Run when
No, you're wrong. It was with
Lando
Hammer.
isn't available.
No SD. Also not killing Rillaboom.
No,
But you
Heat
can
Wave,
SD
that's
it. You can SD it. Up.
Mhm.
Or sorry, not SD it up. You can Sucker Punch it now if you want to, but at the same time I think you're better off.
Probably don't.
SDing.
Yeah, Rilla hard switches, I think, into what Goldango. Probably
No,
not.
I think
Kinda.
maybe you're right. I don't know. Or maybe
I think Heat Run
Qsns.
comes in.
Nope, it didn't.
Do we see
If
a
he
burn?
can burn. Okay.
burn.
Whew, phew.
That's a big deal for Qsns. So, I mean, Qsns is really in a tough spot here because, like, Lando cannot come in on this King Gambit, even though it wants to against two fire types.
Yeah.
Goldango just dies. Maybe it's Terra Water, and that's the only way out.
Also, we see on Palafin that it is the Bokup set because of lefties.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I mean, it is predictable
yeah.
if you look at Qsns' team, but I mean, it just as confirmation, it is Bokup. Most likely, at
Yeah,
least.
the Wisp Snarl Mew is like a great partner to any setup mon, but okay,
Not in
Heat
this
Run comes
scenario,
out.
I suppose.
Encore.
I suppose
Wow.
that. Yeah, I mean, Encore's really nice, but at the same time, you're Encored in something, which means you can't attack unless you want to die. So.
That's true. Like Yoda can just sit and sucker punch the
Keep
Heat
sucker
Run
punching everything.
or Mew, and Mew really doesn't want to go for a snarl. Okay. Let's see. Okay, it went for the snarl anyway.
The side of King Gambit, you know what? You can take it.
Do we get the burn? Do we get the burn?
Yeah.
We get the
Yoda
burn.
says sorry, but
Okay.
at the same time, that's the reason why you use Steam Erupt, right? You don't use Steam
Yeah.
Erupt to not burn.
Yeah, it's looking bleak for Qsns. I think you can just switch out the Volcanion for Lando and then wait out the Encore.
Yeah.
Because -1 Palafin with a burn isn't going to do a whole lot, and there's always the threat of Sucker Punch somehow connecting. Okay. Hands comes out.
I suppose it's logical.
This
But
is...
you really need to poke up all the way, but at the same time, Encore wore off, so you will just die to Karta Cleave anyways.
So I think here it's going to be like a protect from Palafin, probably, just because it doesn't want to take
A fake out.
fake out and kowtow.
What if Golden Go Dragon Tails King Gambit out of here?
Fairy Terra.
Ooh.
Okay, there's the fake out. There's the trick.
It would have been better if it like SD'd up in the turn of greed, but there's no way you're SDing up at +3.
Okay.
SD right there. Yeah.
Okay, it was Assault Vest King Gambit, so no Swords Dance.
Oh, that explains
What-
why you
what-
didn't click it. The thing is, though, I think it sounds so silly to say, but Qsns lost on Switch, or not Switch, Elite, purely because he just let Lando into King Gambit. Which it didn't switch out. It didn't. It also didn't have to switch out. I will say though, the burn on Palafin very unfortunate. Otherwise, King Gambit would have been at 8%. No, 7%. Sorry.
I mean, probably might have died depending on rolls, but yeah.
True, but at the same time, as I said, that's why you use for Canyon, right? At this point,
Yeah.
I feel like if you're QSNS, you just want to avoid the 6-0. and then, like, you can call it a mission success. Like, mission job. Or a job done.
Ooh.
At this point, it doesn't really matter anymore, if I'm honest. Oh, no Sucker Punch. Okay.
Well, it was Choice Scarf into Kowtow.
Oh,
Yeah.
true. I forgot.
See, this is why you want Cresselia over Mew. You can just Lunar Blessing the burn away.
Yeah, then the
Power
burn
Pin.
wouldn't be that big of a deal.
So yeah, Qsns is still
Oh,
just-
unfortunate. Oh, that's... Yo, what the fuck? Why did you do
that's
more than
banned,
half?
that is banned.
That's bandit as fuck. With that said, very unfortunate Wisp miss. Oh, there's that.
Just like
Either way,
Yoda.
with that said, this doesn't matter, right? Because both made top cut. It's just more of a fun game / honor game.
Mhm.
Like there were no stakes on this at all.
Seeding.
Yeah,
I mean,
Don't waste
yeah, I
it.
guess unless you count like seeding, which isn't too big a deal, but
no, I wouldn't worry about that.
Mhm.
Either way, yeah. Oh, sorry. 2 quick games, and then like 9 turn, 10 turn.
yeah, I'm pretty sure
Huh.
Yoda has not dropped like a single game in the last several rounds.
I think he did. I might be wrong, but
Let me see. Where is Yoda OSDT?
we're on round 8, right?
Yoda in cold group chat. I'm actually a god. I did not know that.
Wait, in which group chat, huh?
Oh, the cold crew chat.
Yeah, I'm not in there anymore. Or not, I
Yeah.
was never in there to begin with, but...
True.
I was not part of the gold crew, I was part of the Landos.
Indeed.
I'm so annoyed that you can't skip back to... If you're on round 8, you don't have links on the thing to go to round 7, 6, you know? You don't have the link. Very annoying.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I know that Iseki or whatever from DLC and others, like, they always put links to the previous rounds.
Yeah, which is so
Um,
nice. So now I need to go to...
Yeah, it is quite a bit of work. I mean, not quite a bit, it's just like one line, but yeah, it's a nice thing to have.
Alright, I'm now in round 5.
So,
looking for...
Yeah, Yoda 1 and 2 against Ash Ketchum Gamer. So this is round.
Didn't we stream that one? Ash Ketchum Gamer?
We did, yes.
Yeah.
So
Where
round
I was
7
very biased.
Oh,
as I
I'm just
normally
gonna
am.
click on Yoda's profile and look
Oh,
for
then
postings.
postings, that's easier, yeah.
Yeah, so round 7, round 6,